Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. In the last episode, we had a pretty fun day overall in the last one. We got to learn more about our friends, and we even had a little scooter adventure with Kanji and Yosuke. Although our reason for going on the scooter adventure was a little weird, and it was literally trying to find a girlfriend for the summertime, it ended up being a fun little adventure at the end of the day, because one, we got to learn more about Kanji and Yosuke, and also, it was pretty funny on how it ended as well. So, honestly, I had a pretty good time with last episode. So, today's episode might be a little shorter due to complications for the next two episodes. So, the next chapter is literally right upon us, and I found out that 25 is going to be the day of the dungeon, and we're on 6:15. So, there's going to be a time when we're going to have to end the episode early in order to fit the beginning of the start of the next dungeon and today's episode, which thankfully there is the camp out that we still got to do. So, I think we'll probably end at a normal time, thankfully. But honestly, I don't know. Just gonna make that obvious, because there's no way for me to really tell, because we like to have the dungeons in their own episodes. So in order to fit it in the right way, we have to kind of do it like this. So 6:15 to about, I'm going to say 6:21, and then 6:22 to about early day of 6:25, which is right before you go into the dungeon. So that's how we're going to do this, just to make it easier on us. So with that, I'll see you guys very shortly, because I still have to kind of hang out with Chie in order to get us back to where we were. So with that, I'll see you guys very shortly. Okay, into 6:16. So now we're back to where we're supposed to be, because of the fact that I have to start the episode in literally the nighttime in order to have a nice and decent area to start from. Because if I weren't to do that, I would start literally right in the middle of this conversation. I'm just going to be honest, it is a little weird to start from in the middle of a conversation than it is to start in literally where we just were before in the last one, so I felt like it was easier to start from there. But with that, let's do this. Good morning, Spooks-kun. Hey, Yukiko, long time no see. School camp starts tomorrow. We'll be in the same group, but what should we be cooking for dinner? Hey, why don't we go get everyone and go buy some ingredients after school? Yeah, we should do that. That sounds kind of fun. Okay. I'll be sure to let Chie and Yosuke-kun know then. Okay, let's do that then. It sounds like a great old time. So we're going to be going to the Junes grocery store, right? That would make sense. Junes grocery department. You came with the others to buy ingredients for the cookout tomorrow. This doesn't look like the others, this is literally just Chie. Okay. I was just expecting Kanji and Yosuke, but I don't see them anywhere. What do you put in curry again? Carrots, potatoes, onions, mushrooms, green peppers, and radishes. Are radishes the same as turnips? Actually, I don't know that one. They are apparently going to make curry. Okay, sounds kind of fun. Curry's fine, right? It's practically our national food. We were going back and forth between ramen and curry, but I thought ramen might not be enough for you guys. Okay, makes sense. But Yukiko still doesn't know how to cook, so I don't know how good Chie is at cooking, but this seems like a disaster in the making, and I don't know why I think that yet, because we had the whole conversation with Yukiko in the last one teaching her how to cook. Kind of, we're tasting her food so she can get better, and she could not cook for the life of her. So, I hope she's not the one cooking this cookout meal, because based on how it sounds like they're cooking it, and that sounds really bad. But let's continue. I wonder what kind of ingredients Yosuke likes. I get the feeling he's real picky. He's on another floor, isn't he? Do you want me to go ask? That would make sense. Nah, no need. Plus he said he needed to get ready for something. Ready for something? I wonder what he's up to. Hey, Chie, you use potato starch for curry, right? I got no clue what's in curry, so I'm just gonna be honest. I've had it once, but I don't know what's actually in it. Of course you do. Otherwise, the sauce wouldn't thicken. Then we need potato starch and some flour, too. There's different kinds of flour. Which one should we get? All-purpose or whole wheat? Whole wheat sounds healthy. Let's get that one. And here they are. I honestly don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I have no idea what's in curry other than peppers and it being really, really spicy. So literally, I don't know if we're about to get the wrong ingredients for this on top of that. But the chili peppers seems like a good thing. So it looks like they do know what's in it. So I'm gonna just go with them and hope they're doing this right. Chili peppers? It's not curry if it isn't spicy. I guess. Oh well. Let's just get everything. That seems right. How about some kimchi too? Oh, and some ground pepper. That sounds about right. I know kimchi's in it. There's two kinds though. Black and white. Well, you would get, I think you would, when it comes to this, you would get the white, pepper, because it's more condensed, and it actually affects the dish a lot more than normal ground pepper / black pepper. So honestly, you would get the white pepper over getting black pepper, because it's better when it comes to actually flavoring foods, and it's better for soups as well, which is honestly the reason why you would get white pepper over black pepper, just to be completely honest on that. In case anyone wondered about that, since I do know that when it comes to that kind of stuff. Whoa, way to go, Yukiko. The Amagi family sure knows their stuff. Let's get both just in case. Yeah, that seems good, I guess. You don't want to mix both, though. Oh yeah, we'll need some special ingredients, too, to spice things up. I remember seeing something on TV about that. I think it was, chocolate coffee yogurts. How about mint chocolate? I love that stuff. I don't like coffee that much, but I can drink mocha, so let's get that. What about seafood? That should make the sauce taste better. That doesn't seem right. Okay, yep, they're completely gonna mess this up. Okay, well, they're buying everything they think that's gonna be in it, but honestly, there is literally no way that's in there. I'm just gonna be honest, and it looks like there is literally nothing for us to do, since Dojima doesn't rank up yet. And I'm gonna guess he's more than likely not gonna have any conversation with us unless it's a social link, so with that, we'll be right back, and I'll see you guys on 617, so BRB boys and girls. Okay, into 617. Today is the first day of the school camp out. You should try and hurry to the meeting place. Okay, and here we go, straight into the campsite. Okay, cool. I was actually wondering how this would go. School camp at dusk. Okay. Hey, it's a, Hanako lady, the one that, destroyed Yosuke's bike in the last one. I still feel bad about that. I don't even know if he's ever gonna get it fixed either. It's completely trashed, based on what we saw. The wheels fell off. It literally had the little, the wheel guard bearings were completely ripped off the bike as well, and the bike was literally about to turn on fire. So literally, the bike was completely and utterly trashed, so I don't even know if he's ever going to be able to use that thing again. And honestly, I feel real bad because of that, because if we never went on that trip, he probably still would have his bike to this day. So, yeah, definitely a very unfortunate set of events, but honestly, it was kind of karma for what he wanted to do in the first place. But let's see here. Ugh. Picking up all that trash was murder on my back. I can't believe someone threw away an entire bike. Damn it. Litterers should have to deal with their own garbage. Anyway, it's time for dinner. Man, I'm starving. Dude, the girls cooked just for us. Not that I expect much out of Chie, but Yukiko's got the full tradition of the Amagi behind her food. You know it's gonna be out of this world. Oh no. I see an option I honestly feel about. I suddenly feel ill. I feel ill entirely. We already know what happened last time. Because the food was literally raw, and didn't taste good whatsoever, based on our character's reaction, so I'm just gonna say this now, I feel ill already. Hey, what's the matter? Is it okay if I have yours? Yeah, you can have all of mine. I can't wait to dig in. I guess we didn't even tell him. Well, here we go, and yep, it looks terrible as ever, with the purple poison smoke literally coming out of it like it's smog from Pokemon. Perfect, fun, yummy. Oh god. Should we taste this? You probably should. which is normally what you would do after cooking something, but they're more than likely not gonna.
Only if you do it first.
I don't think they're gonna taste it. Okay, looks like we're gonna be served the worst possible dish we're ever gonna want. Oh man, here it comes.
Sorry for the wait,
Yosuke has no clue what's about to happen.
We put a lot of love into it.
Whoa, really? That's kinda cliched, but still awesome. Okay then, chow time. I hope you like it, Yosuke, because... you can already... and the music stopped. Well, Yosuke's dead.
Hey?
What the hell is this? I mean, what kind of... curry's supposed to be really spicy, or kind of mild? This just stinks. And it's gritty too. And somehow, both gritty and slimy, it's got squishy parts in it. It's so freaking nasty, I can't even swallow it.
Well, it just didn't mix too well, but it doesn't offer a wide variety of textures.
It's nauseating.
Come on, it's not that bad. That's just your opinion.
Uh-oh, they're looking at me. I'm about to die too, ain't I? I'm telling you as a friend, don't do it. I wouldn't even joke about trying that slop. You're being looked at with expectations. Yummy, eat it. You lack the courage to go through with it. You're being looked at with expectations. Let's pretend to eat it and discard it. Chie and Yukiko are staring at you. Doesn't look like as though you'll be able to fake it. Okay, well, let's try on this curry. See if we actually like it. You never know. The second you put it into your mouth, you sense that something is wrong. You can tell after one bite that this isn't edible. There's no way you can swallow it. Well... well, I think we died. Well, thanks for the food, and wow, that is a big plate for Hanako. Okay, then. That's literally, what is it, like 4 portions, 5 portions stacked on top of each other? Okay, then. I barely noticed that right before Chie popped him on screen, but okay, then.
We're sorry. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? Our group's the only one without food. I mean, if it was even slightly edible, that'd be one thing, but I'm not taking another bite of this mystery food X. It's not mystery food, but, yeah, it definitely is bad.
Something smells good.
Oh, hello, Hanako, you want to share? I don't know if she would, though, because of how she was acting in the last one. She didn't seem like she was, like, one of the, like, nice people. She seemed like she was pretty picky on, what she thought and what she thought alone, because Yosuke definitely did not give the impression that he wanted to hang out with Hanako, and she still showed up anyways, so I don't think this is gonna go the way I think this, or think it's gonna go in a good way. Hanako, I don't have any choice, and besides she owes me, considering what she did to my motorcycle. True, she did destroy it. Maybe she will. Hey, Hanako, you wouldn't happen to have any extra curry left, huh? Come on, give us some. We're begging you. We're starving to death here.
No way. I'm on a diet night right now, so this is all that I made. It has to last me.
That is not a diet portion. That is far from diet. That's more like, I don't even want to say it. That's way too much. Yeah, bucket full. That's, yeah, exactly. Chie said exactly how I think it's. It's way too much food.
All that you made? It's like a bucket full.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if there's any way we can get something delivered here. Maybe.
But our cell phones don't get any service up here. And dinner time's almost over.
Alright. Back to your tents. Men's tents are this way, and the girls' tents are that way. Come on, people, look alive. Youngsters like yourselves should hurry up and get to bed after they eat. It's now time for the teachers to have some, off to bed. Lights out.
There's King Moron again, ruining everything for us. You guys are gonna pay for this.
Night.
Okay, see you later, Chie and Yukiko. Well, we're gonna starve to death during the nighttime. That's not good at all. Well, actually, is it just gonna be just solo tents, or how does this actually work? Inside Spooks and Yosuke's tent, Oh, it's just us. Oh, hey, Kanji. It's not any Spooks and Yosuke's tent, it's actually all three of ours. Wonder why it was said like that.
Damn it, I'm so hungry. And how the hell did you end up here?
My teacher threatened to hold me back here if I didn't show. And the first year tent is all quiet, like someone died.
Well, if you were in there with them, I'm not surprised.
True, everyone's kind of scared of him, aren't they?
It's just, you two in this tent.
Yep, it's just us, apparently.
The guy's, called in sick. Smart move.
I wonder if it's the same guys that were planning on, trying to make a plan to leave, the entire school trip, in the morning section of one of our days.
So it's okay if I hang out here?
Yeah, stay as long as you want. Yeah, I don't mind you hanging out here, Kanji. I actually really like your character so far.
Hey, you're a stand-up guy, senpai. Don't worry, I won't make any trouble for you. They won't catch me unless we raise a ruckus.
True.
Alright. You can sleep over there.
Dude, there's a huge rock under there. How am I supposed to sleep? It's gonna hurt like hell.
And he probably might ruin his back sleeping like that, too.
Pipe down. Didn't you say you weren't going to make any noise?
True, he did say that.
You senpai, could you just go a little further back?
Nope. There's a slope just past here, and I'd roll down the hill in my sleep. If you don't like it here, go back to the first year tent.
You don't gotta be mean to him. He's literally now part of our group now. You kinda have to deal with him now.
Hey, wasn't your teacher some guy called King Moron? That guy stopped me outside earlier, and he pissed me off so bad I was about to lose it. He was going on and on about when I was in middle school, when he doesn't know shit about any of that. Not only that, he was bullshitting about how I'll be expelled immediately if I cause trouble. That ain't funny, man.
Yeah, that guy set a speed record for jumping to conclusions.
Check this out, right? I heard it was a guy in my class. He said that asshole was talking shit about the two girls who died.
Really? That's pretty messed up.
King Moron was talking about Miss Yamano and Saki-senpai.
Yeah, he was, apparently.
It was like, it's no surprise that people who are unfaithful to or run away from home meet a bad end. I don't know, maybe he was exaggerating. Everyone seems to hate that son of a B-word, Marka.
Damn, I can just picture him saying that. He never shut up about me either. When I moved here last year, not that I remember anything he said.
Even if it's only a little true, it still pisses me off. That dickhead's a damn teacher, for God's sake.
Honestly, yeah, he's pretty messed up. Honestly, my honest opinion, based on how we saw the person in the fog during the cutscene, in between both the first and the second one, the person's stance actually kind of reminds me of Marka. So honestly, based on his interactions with these two, if I were to blame anyone for being the Midnight Murderer, I have a feeling it might even be Marka out of anybody so far that we've met. So honestly, he's the least likable character. He's making fun of people that have died already, so he already has a bad track. So maybe he could be the killer, you never know. It's always possible, because usually the villain is somebody you've met in these games. So it's someone we've seen, at least at some point at this point in the game. Maybe they show up later in the game, but I honestly feel like it's someone in the very beginning of the game. One of these people that we've met is the killer, or probably not even the killer, or some kind of accomplice to him. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I'm really keen on blaming Marka at the moment, just because he's really weird, and the way he acts is very, very off for a teacher. And honestly, he feels like he has some kind of secondary motive that we don't know about yet. But I can't really prove it until we actually see him in the act, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But let's continue, though.
Don't waste your energy, getting pissed off in that clown.
Yeah, you got a point. Wait a second. What are you eating?
Animal crackers.
What the? Those are mine. Damn it, I was so pumped about finding the penguin today.
The penguin? Honestly, that's kinda cool. So I'm guessing he just wants to find some, like, legendary, like, animal cracker or something. That's actually kind of cool, the penguin-shaped animal crackers. Huh.
Penguin. The secret animal cracker. You were eating them and you didn't know that.
Well, that's unfortunate. He probably already ate it, to be honest, if there was one in there.
Are you serious? Well, you should have said something. Oh well.
Oh well, indeed, apparently. Sorry, Kanji, I'll buy you some more if I can.
This isn't gonna fill me up. Let's, just go to sleep. That's all you gotta say for yourself after taking my snacks.
Apparently so. Well, looks like we're all stuck in here for the night.
Kanji, don't you have more space on your side? Man, I can't sleep over there, or my back's gonna break.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like we're just gonna have to sleep like this then.
Hey. Yeah? Why'd you come to this tent? I already told you. Jeez, what's wrong with you? This isn't a good time as any, so I want you to be honest with us. Okay. Are you really, Am I really what? What I mean is, are you gonna be safe alone? Are we gonna be safe alone with you? What?
Uh-oh, you just made him mad. Just by saying that alone, you literally insinuated something that he's literally told you time and time again that he isn't. And you're just gonna make him mad for no reason. Thanks, Yosuke, you did a good job there, bud. The poor guy just wants to forget about everything so far and just want to have, he's basically just trying to be our friend at this point. He just riled him up for nothing.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I already told you guys I'm not like that. Well, then, why are you all hot and bothered about it? That's even more suspicious. Hell no. We settled this already, damn it. Right now how do I put it, Oh god, don't trail off like that. You're freaking me out. I'm trying to tell you that I have no problem being around girls now. Can you prove it? Prove it?
Well, he already proved it. He literally had the whole scooter incident where he was talking to the girls and accidentally got a less than favorable number. It's one that you have to pay for in order to hang out with the girl. And that's all I'm gonna do is insinuate what it said, but I'm not gonna explain it because, yeah, it's pretty weird.
Cause if you can't, we're gonna be stuck here all night half scared to death.
Honestly, I don't even mind him being in here, even if he was. Literally, it doesn't even bother me.
To hell with this. If that's what you really think of me, then I'm gonna go hit on the girl's tent right now. Huh? Well, wait. That's a little extreme. You don't have to go that far. They'd expel you if they found you. Don't tell me you forgot. King Moron's got his eyes on you. Yeah, like that stop me, man. A man like me. Dude's seriously going for it. Hey man, you gotta stop him.
Go get him. Yeah, Kanji, go do it. You'll do fine, I think.
Hell yeah. Now you'll see. To hell with King Moron. No one's stopping Kanji to sue me, damn it. Raw.
Well, there goes Kanji.
Hey, wait.
Well, we're not seeing him again.
What a punt. I declare myself not responsible for anything that happens.
Well, and it's kind of your fault he even ran out of the tent in the first place. Meanwhile, inside Chie and Yukiko's tents. Oh. Of course, they're teamed up with Hanako, of all people.
Now I get why we're the only three in here. I can't sleep. I'm hungry too. I should have eaten a little more of that curry. It might have knocked us out unconscious.
Yeah, more than likely, that stuff was non-edible.
Sheesh. We can't sleep. We can't walk around. I wonder what Teddy's doing right now. Being alone all day is pretty rough when you think about it. You know, a while ago he...
Oh, I was kind of actually hoping you'd continue that.
That does it. Yukiko, we're out of here. Where do we go, though? I don't think climbing down the mountain is a good idea.
Yeah, probably not.
Do you think she'd stop snoring if I covered her nose and mouth?
That's so messed up. That's so messed up. Well, technically, yes, she technically would, but that would literally be seen as murder at that point because you're suffocating her to death, but, please don't do that.
No, Yukiko, no. I can't take it anymore.
Who's that?
Who's there?
Maybe Kanji? Kanji was heading that way. Back at Spooks and Yosuke's tent. Maybe we'll see Kanji soon. Actually, we don't even know the voice, so let's play it.
Are you guys still up?
Oh, that's Chie. Okay, yeah, we're here.
What are you doing here? This is the guy's side.
Let us in.
Don't be ridiculous. If King Moron finds out, we'll all be expelled. Go back to your tents.
We can't.
Why not?
Are there any of those rotten apples out and about? Any indecent students there?
Alright, hurry up and get in.
Yeah, get on in here before we get, attacked by King, Maruka, or King Moron, or whatever you want to call him at this point.
So, why are you two here?
Well, it's Kanji-kun.
Okay, where is he?
He's out cold.
Okay, I already can see what happened. She probably knocked his lights out.
I don't know what happened. He just came in, and then he fainted all of a sudden. That's right, alright, right, Yukiko? Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely knocked his lights out.
So there was no way we could sleep with him lying there, and if we woke him up, he might even make a fuss. That's why we left him there.
What? That makes no sense. Busting in your tent and then suddenly fainted.
Listen up, and being insolent and being indecent are very different things.
It's him. He's right outside.
Uh-oh, this is bad.
Hey, turn the light off.
Okay, let's turn the light off so he doesn't think about coming in here. You can sense King Moron getting closer. Uh-oh, here he comes. We're about to get expelled if he catches us.
Hey, are you two in there? Answer me.
We're not here. Yeah, we're not here.
So you're in there. Is Hanamura already asleep?
Yes, sir. Fast asleep, sir.
Don't get cute, Hanamura. Shut up and go back to sleep. I think I had one too many. I'm so sleepy.
So he's definitely been drinking. I was wondering what he was meaning by saying booze, or boo, earlier. I'm pretty sure he said he was in the middle of saying booze, but he cut himself off. It seems that King Moron left. Okay then. Well, hopefully he leaves us alone for the rest of the night.
There goes a couple years off my lifespan.
No joke. We were nearly expelled.
Yeah, true.
Hey, this is your guys' fault.
I wouldn't say that.
What else were we supposed to do? Anyways, we can't leave now. We'll sneak out before the others wake up tomorrow. Is that good enough for you?
Okay, sounds fine to me.
What are you so pissed off for?
You better not try any funny stuff. While we're asleep, is that clear?
Hey, we didn't say you could. Damn it, you owe us for this.
Honestly, I don't care. Just stay here and do whatever. You set up a barricade inside the tents, using everyone's belongings. You spent the night cramped up in a tight space. Oh yeah, we could barely stay in here with Kanji, and it's even worse with an extra person. The next day, the students were all dismissed in the morning. Oh, we're still on the campsite, so we get to spend... Oh yeah, it was supposed to be a day and a half, right? So we actually get a little bit more adventure here.
Looks like we're the only ones here.
Yep, it seems like that.
What's wrong? Got a stomach ache?
You okay, Kanji?
No, it's just I thought I got pissed and ran out of the tent last night. It's so weird, was it a dream? When I woke up, I was in Yosuke-senpai's tent.
It was a dream. Must have been a dream.
Okay. Alright then. Let's get swimming. Are you seriously taking a swim? I'll pass. I'm stiff. Still all stiff.
Yeah, you did have to sleep on the ground all night, so honestly it does make sense.
What are you guys looking at us for? If you guys want to swim, go right ahead.
You two still owe us.
What's that supposed to mean?
Huh? Whoa, we're not going in there. I mean, we do owe you, but... Oh yeah, we don't have swimsuits with us. Man of all the luck.
Yeah, it really is unfortunate.
Oh, I see how it is. We put up with your dinner, we save you from King Moron, and you won't even have some fun with us in the river. No, Yosuke.
No, it's really too bad. It'd be no problem if I had a swimsuit.
Ta-da! I've got you covered.
Really, that's what you were doing? So this is what his plan was when we were at the grocery store. So he was the upper level above us, and they said he had some kind of plan in sets. And so this was what he was doing. Really, Yosuke, you did not have to do that. So he was planning this from the start. Okay, Yosuke, come on, dude.
They're from Juna's brand originals, from our brand new line of swimwear. They just came in for the summer. I had a clerk friend of mine, choose them for me. Pretty swanky, huh?
Dude, that's just wrong.
True.
Do you have those this whole time?
Come on, let's go swimming.
What should we do, Yukiko?
It'd be no problem if I just had a swimsuit. You know, we were really looking forward to dinner. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't help you guys last night.
We get it already, sheesh. You just never let things go.
Alright, that's more like it.
Okay, then. Well, actually, yeah, we got our swimsuit from Dojima, so technically we can go swimming if we really wanted to. We haven't been able to use this yet, so cool. At least we get to use it for once.
How far off did those two get changed?
Honestly, no clue, but, come on, let's get in. Hey, you picked out the right size, Yosuke, I guess.
Whoa, man.
Up into his face! Stop staring like that. Hey. So you can either say they both look cute, or you say one of them. You look cute, Chie. Sure. Let's just go with that, since we told Yosuke we like Chie when he asked. So we might as well go with it, just because we said that before. Sheesh. What's with you all of a sudden? Chie looks rather pleased. Oh, she actually liked it.
Man, this is going even better than I expected. Kinda makes up for having to eat that mystery food X last night.
Oh yeah, we're still starving, aren't we?
And come on, you guys gotta admit, I choose some good suits.
Honestly, I don't know.
Those girls might be childish on the inside, but I bet they're gonna turn into some fine-looking women before too long. Don't you think, Spooks?
I don't know about that. I don't like either answer, but I'll just go with that one. You guys crossed the line. I didn't say anything bad. Definitely. Okay, well, into the ocean or into the lake we go. And it seems like it's freezing.
It's freezing. You didn't have to push us in.
Who cares? You were going in the river anyway. True. Very true. They brought us this on themselves, sheesh. And aren't they the worst, Kanji-kun? And what do you think, Kanji? Hey, you've been awful quiet lately. Are you feeling okay? Don't tell me the injuries from yesterday are still,
What?
Okay, dude. Kanji has a nosebleed. Ew. Well, he's going into... We all deserve this at this point, to be honest. That was close.
What was that for? I didn't do anything. What's gotten into you?
You know, you didn't have to push me in there. I didn't do anything either. Huh? Do you hear something over there? You hear a man, heaving upstream. Okay. It seems that King Moron is vomiting further up the river. So that's why no one else was here. Good thing we noticed before we went in. Okay, then. Well, that's gross. Now we know that there's vomit in the water now.
Senpai?
Don't say it. Yeah, let's get out of here. You feel as though a million showers will never make you clean. True, honestly. I mean, yeah, it was probably a good thing Yukiko and Chie never went in the water. Because, yeah, that would have just been bad. Okay. How was your school camp? Honestly, it was pretty fun. Let's see what we can talk to her. Okay, she's just looking at her quiz show. See if we can go anywhere. Nope, nowhere for us to go. So, let's see here. We could probably just go straight into the next day. So, let's just, you're exhausted from the school camp. you should go back to your room and rest. Sure, let's rest enough then, since there's nothing else to do. 6:19. And let's see what we got. You have the day off from school today. You wonder when it will rain at night again. What should you do today? Honestly, no clue. You realize that you haven't looked at the home shopping program this week. Maybe you should watch it. Okay, so it looks like I don't have much to do here, so I'm going to do a small cut here because I have two things I want to do. One, I want to look at the shopping center. I'll show you guys just a second of it, just so you guys can see what it is. But really all it is you buy stuff from this guy, and then he shows you a couple products. You say, hey, I want this product, or I want this product, and then you get two of the product, basically. It's pretty cool. I'm going to buy this power belt if we buy anything. But with that, I'll be right back. I'm going to go make sure we get the Emma request done, and also some other things. So with that, I'll be right back, and then when I'm ready, I'll be right back with you guys. So BRB, boys, girls, and we'll see you guys very shortly. Okay, so with all the stuff I wanted to do all over and done with, I just had to go to the floodplains to go tell this guy that I got him his sticker, which is for the Fox's next rank. So that was literally all I needed to do other than that. And also I wanted to make sure that I could do anything else. And I actually was able to buy some more of the little vegetable seeds, because I haven't been able to find out how to do that yet. And there was a lady literally sitting outside of the house that I could talk to for some more, so now we actually can start doing gardening again. I just haven't been able to do it for quite a bit of a time, honestly. But let's call the Fox, since we can now report that our Emma request is finished. You made sure that no one was around and called for the Fox. So let's see how the Fox is doing. I don't know if he's going to have any extra story when it comes to the finale stuff, since all of it seems to be the same, but the Emma request stuff is always different. The Fox brought you the Emma with the wish that you fulfilled, and probably worried about the outcome. You told the Fox that you granted the wish written on the Emma, and it seems like the Fox looks exuberant. Cool. And that means we got another part of its little adventure done, and that means we get a bigger discount on his products when it comes to us being in a dungeon. So how it works is the money per SP is dropped every time you do an Emma request for him. So it starts at 60 per 1 SP, basically is what I'm trying to say. And then it goes to, I think 45 in the halfway points, and then it's like 20 at the final one. So that's basically how that works. So it's cheaper and cheaper to use its services by the end of its thing, and once you get to the max one, it's basically free at that point when it comes to actually getting the SP back. So you can literally spend probably like 5,000 and get your entire SP gauges filled back up, so you can take on the boss without having to worry about SP gauges or stuff like that. So honestly, it's pretty good, honestly. But other than that, I don't know how useful it's going to be once we actually get to use it, because I haven't gotten to use it yet. So I guess the best way to really get the full benefit of it is by increasing this as much as we can before a dungeon, basically, and then seeing the differences from actually playing through the dungeon and seeing it. Because I saw it last time and it was like 60,000 for almost full SP bar for everybody at max points. So yeah, it was pretty bad the last time. So I'll definitely be able to tell how good it is compared to last time and the next time once we actually get into the next dungeon. The Fox looks pleased at the offertory box, and seems pleased. If rumors of the shrine's benevolence spread, more people may come with offerings. Okay, and the Fox seems like it has a bunch of gratitude for us. And with that, we got another rank for the Fox, halfway done with him. So now it's half price, basically. The Fox social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Hermit Arcana has grown as well. Since your relationship with the Fox has grown stronger, it will give you a discount on its services inside the TV. And with that, you pass some time with the Fox. Heading into the nighttime section. It's getting late. You decide to go home. Oh, forgot there was a little bit extra to that. But into the evening section. Oh, and we actually have something. The three of you are sitting at the table. An entertainment news show is on. Okay. That concludes Rise Kujikawa's statement regarding her temporary leave of absence from the entertainment industry. We're short on time, so if anyone has any remaining questions, we ask that you please keep them brief. I am Ishiko from Lady's View. It says here that you'll be recuperating. Are you facing physical problems? No, my health isn't the issue. Psychological problems, then. What? Rumor has it you'll be staying with your relatives, but it isn't that in Inaba, where the murders have been taking place. Is it true that they run in a traditional tofu shop? Will you be helping out with the family business? Okay then, so she's gonna be coming to Inaba then. Huh, that's cool. No more questions. This press conference is over. Clear the way, please. Okay. The press conference has erupted into chaos. Huh.
Is Rise-chan quitting her job on TV?
Who knows? But if this is her hometown, we'll have to deal with everyone who's trying to get a glimpse.
Okay then.
I'm tired of diets. Enough with going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
So, I remember that line. That was at the very beginning. So this is the lady that was on the TV commercial at the very beginning of the game. Okay then. I also noticed the name Rise. She's in the, beginning intro for the game. So now we have everyone that we've seen in the intro has been showed to us now, since we didn't have the name for Naoto, but Naoto was in the screen for it, and actually gave the whole name for Naoto. But now we have Rise's name, so now we have everyone that was in the intro is now shown to us. I don't know if there's any more characters that are like main characters that are also not shown, but she's definitely a main character if she's shown on that. Because Dojima, Nanako, and everyone else hasn't been shown on that, even though they're main characters. So it's very specific on who's being shown on that. So, so we're gonna be meeting her at some point then. Sometime very soon then, actually, to be completely honest.
Calorie magic is made from those, worried about their calorie intake and body fats. It'll slim you down in no time.
Rise, Kujikawa, huh? The one good thing about this town was that it had nothing of note, and now we get all this buzz. What's going on?
True, there's way too much going on. Into 620. Okay, and we actually got something going on.
Yo, senpai. Oh, sorry. I haven't completely woken up yet.
It's fine, bud.
Oh yeah, the shoppers seemed different today when I was passing by. Like everyone was really hustling more than usual. I wonder what's going on.
I smell a case behind it. You know what? Let's go with that. I definitely smell something.
Smell? Man, you're sounding like Teddy. It didn't seem like the cops were involved in what was going on there, though. Guess I'll try asking around at school.
Okay, yeah, definitely try that. See if we can get any information on another case coming up, since we haven't had the option of looking at the Midnight Channel yet, so we need to kind of figure out who the next target's gonna be. And since she was shown on TV, I don't know if that means she's the next target or not. Not yet, at least.
You,
Kanji.
Hey, there he is. You've been coming to school pretty often lately. What's up?
It's this annoying thing called mandatory attendance policy. But man, seeing you here kind of reminds me of the school campouts.
Oh yeah, the school campout didn't go out too well, did it?
I thought we were all gonna forget about what happened.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. So, hey, you guys get, see the news?
News? Oh, that stuff about Rise Kujikawa taking a break from showbiz. I wonder why. She was just getting popular lately.
I do wonder too.
Just goes to prove that being an idol is tough work.
Rise is that popular. Honestly, I like that answer, but since we don't know who Rise is, we can't just say she's great, so... Is Rise that popular? Yeah, is she?
Huh? You don't know her? Dude, what's wrong with ya? She's all over the media. It hasn't been that long since her debut, but at this rate, she'll be at the top of class idol in no time. To be honest, I'm a fan too. She's such a cutie pie.
A cutie pie? What are you, 80?
Oh, true, that actually does sound like something someone older would say instead of someone Yosuke's age, to be completely honest.
But I think she used to live here, so she must have a lot of local fans. The news said she's going to be at her grandmother's tofu shop, right? Do you mean Marukuya?
Where's that?
Mara Q?
Maruku Tofu. Our inn was serving their tofu until recently.
Oh, that place in the shopping district. I pass by it all the time. Wait, does that mean I can meet Rise if I go to her tofu shop?
Can I meet her too? Yeah, can I meet her too? I kinda wanna see who this is.
Hey, aren't we getting a little sidetracked from the point here?
What do you mean by that?
Did you forget about the murders? You're the one who said the connections between the victims might be the TV. So, she could be the next target.
True.
Come on, it's not like Rise started showing up on TV recently. Also, how could Rise be connected to the incident so far?
True.
I wondered the same thing, so I did some research. It seems that she had no personal interactions with Miss Yamano. They've just been on the same show once or twice.
There's your connection. Okay, so we have a connection now.
She's been an idol for a while now, but she's the talk of the town thanks to the news last night. And she's moving here after all.
True.
So if our assumptions are correct, she fits a pattern. She'll probably be targeted next. And if she is, that narrows down the killer's methods even further.
True.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kanji-kun, listen real carefully. If Rise's next, then that lets us rule out our theory. That's the targets have to be connected with the first case. And that means the killer's targets are people who've been on TV recently, get it now?
Oh yeah, okay.
Alright now. We have to keep a close eye on everything Rise does. Let's do it.
Sheesh. He's all pumped up.
Honestly, the thing that I'm wondering, I'm thinking the killer is doing these, for, So there's a reason why I think that the killer is going for specific targets on TV. I think they're trying to become popular, but in a really, really bad way. Like a very, basically a serial killer, because they are a serial killer. But they're trying to get it popular by being a serial killer, is what I'm trying to say. Because if you kill high known targets from the TV, and someone notices that, they'll know that there's some kind of weird TV killer on the loose. And that would make him technically popular, but in a bad way. And that is very scary on if that is the case of what they're trying to do, because they're only doing it for fame, and that is actually really, really wrong, because one, killing is bad, and two, why would you want to become popular that way? That is really, really bad. But due to the fact this is a school portion, we already know what's going to happen here, so I'll see you guys very shortly once I actually have the next thing planned out. So, with that, I'll be right back, and we're getting close to the end of this episode, like I said, so I'll see you guys very shortly, and we'll have the next couple things set in stone, so be your boys and girls. Okay, into the after-school section, and I have a feeling that we got something to do today. So, classes have ended for today. You have no choice but to wait for another rainy night. You recall taking your part-time job at the daycare center. You can get there from the bus stop at the shopping district. True. So, first things first is we should probably go see the fox first. And the reason for that is because we can get its next Emma request, so we might as well make sure to do that real quick, right? So let's actually go see what our next Emma is going to be. This is the Shrine's main building. What will you do? Accept the Emma request. You made sure there was no one around and called for the fox. Okay, let's see what our next little conversation with it's going to be, and what we have to do for this one. Hello, Foxy. The fox brought you an Emma with a wish written on it. It's written in stern, manly handwriting. I have nothing to live for. I want to recapture the joy of life. It seems the fox wants you to fulfill the wish written on the Emma on its behalf. Could it be thinking that if wishes are fulfilled, then more money will be put into the offertory box? If you fulfill the wish on the Emma, your relationship with the fox may grow stronger. Accept the request? Yes. Accepted quest 11. I wish my life had more meaning again. The fox seems happy. I would honestly see that the fox would be happy now that the box is being filled up quite a bit now, honestly. It's like basically the talk of the town now at this point. So, honestly, we can probably find them pretty easily since this guy, okay, here it is. I already found him then, because this guy wasn't here before.
Isn't this a great looking shop? My grandfather started this shop and it closed down. Nowadays kids don't make models. If they want toys, Join Us has much bigger selection. I can't compete. A long while ago, kids used to come in here and show off the models they'd built and comparing to see who was the best. The store was so lively. Those were the days.
The man sighed and stared off into the distance. Perhaps he's the one who wrote the Emma request the fox had showed you. He wants to find something to live for.
I feel sorry for the toys that still remain in the store. I want them to be completed, but it'd be even more pathetic if they had to be constructed by me. Models would be happier if a young kid like you made them.
Maybe assembling one of these models will restore the man's will to live. Want me to make one? That sounds kinda cool.
Huh? Would you do that? Do you have model paint at your place? You need clippers? Do you use putty? What about detailed pens?
This man is clearly excited about the prospect of you building a model for him.
Here, you can have this. Please show it to me when you're done.
You obtained an unfinished model. You can use the table in your room to put this together. Oh, okay, so now we can make models. That's actually pretty cool. Although, I don't know if we actually can do it after we finish his request, but that's actually kind of cool to have something like that. So, with that, let's see what we can do now, since we probably more than likely have something. And we can hang out with Chie, so let's do that. Let's get her up to rank 8, just like Yosuke. So we're literally, like, almost on the end of both Chie and Yosuke's conversations. Which, honestly, I've had a lot of fun with these stories so far, so let's continue on with Chie's.
Yo, Spooks-kun, what you doing?
It seems Chie isn't busy. Since you have Aramitama, it means you will become closer even faster, and your relationship will become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon with Chie? Honestly, sure.
Then you want to train?
Chie looks happy. Okay, let's go train wherever you want to train this time. And it's the Samagawa floodplains. Long time no see for this place, since we've been in town recently for the last few ones. Samagawa Riverbank. You decided to train with Chie.
In the movie I watched the other day, this guy knocked down a tree using only his leg. How does someone kick that hard? Just practice.
Honestly, no clue on that one, honestly. Chie. I forgot his voice is different than that one.
Oh, hey, Takeshi. Were you robbed again?
No. I took off right after that, so I thought I'd apologize. It's all good, you don't need to apologize.
Why don't you be a man and admit it you ran away?
What? Were you this, A-word before? If you lose that sunny attitude, you won't have anything left.
Shut up.
Speaking of which, what's up with Yukiko-san? I saw her with you the other day. She seemed weirdly cheerful. She had this funky laugh, you know.
That funky laugh? That's just how she really is.
Oh, you've rubbed off on her. Huh, I can't believe it. That's not Yukiko-san. She was better gloomy. What is that supposed to mean?
Look, if you get into trouble again, I'll step in and help.
Huh? Thanks.
So why don't you shut your mouth about Yukiko? You don't know anything about her. She's a good person, got it?
What the hell? Well, see you later, Takeshi. Never come back, cause you're kinda just rude, honestly. We didn't even need to help you, and you're kinda just being rude to Chie and her friend at this point.
I just remembered. Way back I saw Yukiko sitting by the road, holding a dog. I asked her what's up and she said she ran away from home. She picked up the dog, but her parents told her she couldn't have a pet, and that she'd have to get rid of it. She looked like she was dead or something. I tried everything I could think of to make her laugh, and that's how we became friends.
Aw.
From that moment on, I told myself I'd protect Yukiko. But somewhere along that way, I messed up, and that shadow popped out. After that, I thought I'd try and focus on what was good about me. I swore to quit being nothing but the girl Yukiko can rely on. So I just tried my best at finding the culprit and stuff, just generally being more reliable, that's all. I feel like I missed a point.
Honestly, that's the first step. Yeah, that's the first step, honestly.
Thanks, you're too kind. Maybe half a step.
She is smiling happily.
I wonder if there's anyone out there who can say this. This is what makes me worthwhile.
Honestly, I think you're just fun to hang out with. You don't need to see yourself as worthwhile or anything. Just try and be a good person and people like you, honestly.
I guess everyone's looking for it.
Chie was able to take a step forward and face herself. You feel your relationship with Chie has grown yet deeper. And due to the fact that Yosuke's gave us a new ability, I have a feeling that we're going to get a new one for Chie as well. Rank 8 of the Chariot Arcana has now been unlocked. The Chie Sajanaka social link has reached level 8. Your powered trait personas of the Chariot Arcana has grown as well. Chie's growth of heart has affected her persona as well. Okay, so I was right on that. And we got Bufala, which is a stronger variant of Bufu, which is really good. So instead of light damage for ice damage, it's actually medium damage, which is actually really good. So forget regular Bufu for Bufala. There's no reason not to grab that. So Bufala has been replaced with Bufu. And with that, cool, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, that dog Yukiko picked up. It's gotten really fat at my place. Come by and see it sometime. It smells, but it's cute. Maybe I'll walk it over to your house.
Honestly, you can do that. You talked with Chie about various things while going home. And with that, into the evening section. And I'm pretty sure nothing happens here, so honestly, we're probably good to just do whatever we need to here. So, I'm gonna say we should probably end it here, due to the fact that we already know that Dojima's not gonna give us anything. And honestly, I think we should probably work on the model in between, just like, because I usually skip over things that aren't important. So honestly, we'll probably skip over the model stuff since that's probably nothing to begin with. It's just we make it and then we get the next rank for the fox, basically. Honestly, I've had a fun time with this episode. So, like I said, the next episode's also going to be probably shorter. But thankfully, this actually ended up getting into the hour mark when it comes to the actual video file size. So I feel like we actually left on a normal episode when it comes to the actual length of the episode, because I thought it was going to be shorter. I wasn't too sure, to be honest. So it looks like today's episode ended up being the perfect length, which is good. So, with that, tomorrow's episode's more than likely going to be a little bit shorter, due to the fact that 621 is going to be the start of the next chapter when it comes to the actual, well, technically we already started it with Risei's conversation on TV, so that's 100% sure. But for 621, 622, 623, and 624, and the daytime of 625, is going to be all in tomorrow's episode, and that's going to be what we're going to be doing. And then after all that's done, we'll have the next episode, which will be the next episode after that, and that will be the dungeon. So with that, that's how we're going to plan this. I'm not too sure how it's going to work, but honestly, I guess we'll see what goes on. So with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and in the next one, we'll be more than likely starting the investigation for the next case of the game. So with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.